So what if I tell you a dead composer from 1810 gave music to this recent release Oscar-nominated movie A Real Pain? The composer is Friedrich Chopin. He died almost 170 years ago, but now in 2024 the director Jesse Eisenberg chose to score the film almost entirely with his composition. So apart from my obsession with Jesse Eisenberg works, this idea intrigued me, thinking why has A Real Pain, a movie about Holocaust tour, chosen Chopin's classical music to tell the story instead of working with the composers who are already there in the industry? And why the music of a long dead composer is still influencing the film today? Let's find out.
But I love Chopin, and it's like my love of Chopin is indicative of nothing else in my life. I have like lowbrow, ignorant taste, but for some reason I just fell in love with this music.
So Chopin, Friedrich Chopin, was born in 1810 in a countryside village called Zelazowa Wola, about 45 kilometers away from Warsaw, Poland. He belonged to the Romantic period, a time of intense emotion and innovation in music, with people like Ludwig van Beethoven, Franz Schubert, and more. But here's the twist. From a very young age, Chopin was suffering from a lifelong illness, which weakened his body. But despite battling this, he found solace in his piano. His health struggles gave his music a unique emotional depth, as he often poured his personal pain and longing into his compositions. He died at the age of 39 in October 1849, primarily because of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, which was very common in that era, that claimed many lives of that time, including the artists like John Keats, Henry David Thoreau, and even Franz Kafka. Because of his health, the blend of vulnerability and technical brilliance reflected in his work like nocturnes, etudes, and polonaises, pieces that still move people today, and I guess Jesse Eisenberg is one of them.
So basically, like, he's the national, hero, of course, there. And so when I was writing the movie, I was listening to this music.
So it's very clear that while writing the movie, he was listening to Chopin's music, and it automatically became the part of the narrative. Whereas the director of the movie, he was unable to see the scene without the music of Chopin. Even recalling it, he described all the songs that are in the
movie were in the script in the exact place, and while we were on set, I would play the music for people. I said, this is the song that's going to play under this. I would give it to the dolly grip, who's the person who's like, pacing the scene by pushing the dolly, which is a with cameras on. This is the pace of it, so push it at this speed.
If you see the soundtrack of the movie, there are total 24 tracks, with 20 of them composed by Friedrich Chopin. Eisenberg started the movie with Chopin's Nocturne Opus 9, track number 2, which is known for its introspective and melancholic quality. It is one of the most famous Chopin's work, and its familiarity can create an immediate connection with the audience. The piece evokes a sense of longing and reflection, making it a perfect fit for the film that likely to deal with the themes of memory, loss, and personal journey. After watching the movie, I realized most of the part of the movie is on Chopin's scores, as he wanted to bind the entire film on a single string. That's a very nice idea. But personally, as a viewer, I felt it a little bit repetitive, as I felt in some part other genres of music could have set the movie in a better way. Anyways, the blend of classical music with the new age movies is not new. There were many instances in the past where filmmakers used classical compositions to elevate their storytelling. For example, The Pianist in 2002 features Chopin's work again. The Shawshank Redemption uses Mozart's The Marriage of Figaro. Even in modern times, Woody Allen movies like Midnight in Paris used pieces by composers like Maurice Ravel. The movie Cafe Society used jazz and classic compositions by George Gershwin in this movie, where Jesse Eisenberg also worked with him. So I guess the inspiration also comes from here to him. If we come to Hindi movies, in Veer Zara, late Mr. Madan Mohan's music was used. In recent times, filmmakers like Vidhu Binod Chopra, Sujit Sarkar also draws inspiration from Satyajit Ray's music.
The music I had placed in the edit was Bate Bate.
Was it?
She sent another track, the lake track. This track is very good and also very sounding like a very Ray film also.
So ultimately, what I understood that in this way, a filmmaker like Jesse Eisenberg and others wants to set the mood of nostalgia, and we as an audience absolutely don't mind that until it hits the right chord. In this case, Chopin's music in A Real Pain is more than a background score. It becomes a character in the story itself. So whether it's old or new, I think the music of the past will always find a way to speak to the present. Hi, so I loved making this video, the entire process, the entire research. I hope you liked it too. And in future, I want to make more videos like this, but for that, I need inspiration from you. So if you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button it will inspire me like anything else. Currently we are in a strong, I guess, 26 subscribers. So yeah, do subscribe and meet you in the next video.